Hey y'all, welcome back to my studio today. Today I was working on distressing some of my images that I plan on using, and I thought, well, why not turn on the camera and let you guys see how I do the process. So I'd already started with these a little bit, and you can kind of see where I've started tearing them, but we'll go ahead and start um, doing some of these other ones over here. So first of all, I just put down some water. And then I just kind of, this one's already kind of got tore when I cut it, so it's kind of nice. But yeah, just soak them a little bit. And then I just take my thumb and just kind of distress and see what comes out, like that. And yeah, sometimes I am using matte photo paper, which I think works really well for distress inks, all the Ranger distress oxide sprays and stuff like that. It works really well. Oh, let's see, I take my thumb a little bit. Just anything to make it look a little less perfect and less like I actually printed it. Okay, let's do this lovely little girl here. Let's see, I'll do the same thing. Just getting it wet, and then I rub my finger. And I just kind of play around with it. I don't really try to control it. I just rub until I like the result, and then I stop rubbing. Now over here you can see I got a little bit of white where when I cut it out I didn't get all the edges. I'm just going to take my nail and scratch it down. So you just kind of play around with it until you like what you got. I don't know, we can try something totally different. Let's just try tearing this one first. Tearing her and then rubbing and see. Yeah, there we go. I'm not putting a whole lot of water. I'm just kind of dabbing it in and then rolling my fingers. Yeah. I notice also depending on if you roll away from the image, if you use your thumb and go like this, you get this kind of a distress. And if you want these kind of, you roll towards the picture. I'm going to see if I can show you a better result. I need some water. Okay. Let's just do this lady down here. Okay, so this time I'm just going to roll up away from the picture. I'm just going to pull away. And yeah, that actually didn't work like I said it did. But yeah, it's not as in deep as this. Okay, and so I'll try it again. See if I get the right result again. Yeah, there we go. That time it worked. See, it's just distressing it a little, tearing out the picture a little bit like that. Now let's try this lady and doing the opposite and rolling towards her and see what we get if I roll towards her. Hey, lovely lady. Yeah, see, I get uh, much deeper into depth into the picture. It takes off more layers. That's what I'm trying to say. Layers deep. It goes layers deep. Because it's like this matte photo paper has multiple layers. So, oh, I like that a lot. I like how that came out. Let me do this edge. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I don't know why, but I always tend to leave one edge completely distressed. I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna get some more of these. I'm gonna soak the whole thing on this one and see what I get, and just move my fingers around. Not pushing too hard on this one because I got the whole thing wet, so just want some marks here and there. Oops, that one. Oh, look, I just got back down. There we go. I like that. Okay. So I almost went too far with her. Okay, let's do some ripping on this one. Okay. And just go around. I'm running out of water. I do a little bit of all four corners on that one. I'd start off being gentle with them, just barely moving your fingers, and until you get the technique of seeing how hard and soft you can push to get the results that you're looking for. Because maybe not everybody wants such a distressed look on their pictures. Maybe you just want a little, just to make it look a little old, not quite so in depth like mine. So grungy, that's what mine are, very grungy, but yeah. Maybe you want something just a little like that. So you would just be a little gentle, more gentle. Yeah, that looks really good. Okay, just a couple more of the small ones, and then I'll move on to a couple of the big ones. So I'm going to put some in the middle of the picture instead of just always on the edges. Like something right there. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I like that. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to be using these in the journals. Like if I'm going to be putting them into some kind of frame, or just so I don't have anything in mind on how to use them yet, is what I'm saying. All right, hi. Getting a little bit bigger picture here. So I might do a little rougher. I don't know. Yeah, like that. Okay, just kind of taking it from the bottom a little. One or two around the top edges. Just a bit. Yeah, what do you guys think of that one? I like that one. All right. Of course, they're going to look so different once I get the color on them. Yeah, like this. Make it a little more this way. Kind of like, I'm thinking of this one, like where people would touch it to look at it. So that's what I'm thinking here and here. Like, where would people touch this if they were going to hold the picture? So definitely up here. And probably here and here and here where I got that one. So I'll just do a little bit right here. Yeah, like that. That's cute. All right, got two more to do. And then we'll do the collar, start the collars. Okay, I was thinking top left. I'm going to soak it just a little bit. Get it all crumbly, I think, on this edge. Yeah, like that. Okay. So you can see the little cracks that it made on that one. I didn't really tear the paper, I just went over it with my just dipped my finger in some water and went over it, and it made little cracks. I really like that, so I'm going to put some more right here. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Maybe over here. I don't know. Depends on how I'm going to be putting it in the journal too. You might not even see some of these edges. There we go. I like that. All right, one more. I think I'm going to tear his edge down. Get a really good... Oh, maybe I should just bend his edge down. Yeah, I'm just going to bend it down. And then distress this edge, this side of it. Like that. And maybe whenever I put it in the journal, I'll put a paper clip or a staple right there, like it got torn. I'm trying to preserve it or something. I was trying to think how people save their photographs. They got them out. They used to put them in albums that had the corner tabs. So if you was taking the picture out, sometimes the corner tabs would tear where they were kind of glued in. Okay, maybe a little more on the edge. Not crazy about all this white. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, looks like that side was more damaged. Okay, so let me wipe this. Oh, I got a couple more things, but is it going to distress these? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and... I don't think I was going to distress these too much. I was just going to add color to them. But we'll get them a little scratchy on the edges. Here's another one. There we go. Kind of soften the edges a little bit. Okay, I'm going to wipe this up real quick so we can get started with the color. Okay, so let me try it with one of the small ones, like her. We'll see what we get. All right, so I'm going to be using, I think I showed you earlier, the Distress Oxide Spray and the Distress Oxide Spray Stain. They kind of give different looks, so I like using them together. I see I got Ice Spruce. I just grabbed some off the shelf. Brush Corduroy, Peeled Paint, Mermaid Lagoon, and Spiced Marmalade. Yeah, and I might go back and get the Spiced Marmalade stain also. Okay, so I'm just going to set these off to the side, and we're going to start with one. Might as well be the Mermaid Lagoon Oxide Spray. I'm going to shake it. Okay, now I'm just going to wet the picture, and I'm going to take this out. I'm not going to spray it. I'm just going to, yeah, like that. Okay, just going to kind of let that run a little bit. Oops, right across her face is not good, so I'm going to wipe that off. Don't want it right on her face. All right, we're going to set her off to the side for a second. Let's grab another one. Let's grab this little girl. She's cute. I'm just going to add a little bit of, might be able to just dab some of this into it. Nope, I got it too wet. That's not actually bad. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. Grab my napkin. Got too much water down the table. Let's see. So with this one, I did a little more intense. This one I just did on the edges. So there's no rhyme or reason to how I'm doing it. I'm just just putting them down. Okay, let's switch and do a little bit of the brush corduroy on her. Just going to get her wet, do the edges. I just get it wet because then the stain can, or in the spray, the ink can actually run, so it's not so static in one spot. Yeah. All right. All right. I have to let them dry between layers. I've found is the best way to get a layered look. So I'll probably dry these, but they're drying pretty quickly. So put some in there. I mean, it doesn't always have to be on the edges either. You can actually, gotta be careful here, it doesn't go across his face. Yeah, you can get it like here. I've got it on this jacket. Okay, like that. Another technique is you can do is whenever you're doing them is you can kind of lay them on top of each other and get this look, so that it's more muted, not quite so intense. But you have to be careful doing it that way so you don't get it all over their faces if you don't want their faces covered. Yeah, see how this went up his shirt a little bit? I like that. I'm going to lay them here so you guys can see. All right, she's pretty. I think we'll do some spice marmalade with her. We'll start out. Sorry about that, I got interrupted. So these are all dry now, and I can add more colors to them, but I think I left off with adding the spiced marmalade, and I did go ahead and grab the spice marmalade spray stain as well. So we'll see how that looks. Sorry about the noise. I had to mix that up. Okay, gotta put some more water down. She got dry while I was waiting. Okay. Turn the edge of that a little bit more. Yeah, didn't get a whole lot of edges there. Okay, let's add this. Kind of vivid. I don't think I got enough water on her to make her run. I just dripped her in that and thought that would be enough. There we go. Okay, looking good. That looks really nice. Okay, while I'm here, I might as well go back and add the second color onto these ones while I'm thinking about it. Okay, so this one, no, this one. This one, I did think about adding the peeled paint to the edge of it right here. So let's just add a little bit, see what colors we can come up with. Blend it a little bit down onto the edge. Okay, came out a little darker than I wanted. Let's see if I can lighten that. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Hard to get a little green of you in there. Dip you in there. There we go. That's cute. Okay, so I did think this one needed a little bit more. I'm really liking the rusty look on it, but I thought maybe just a hint of the gray ice spruce. Okay, let's get it all wet. Put it over here. Here and there. And let's see how that's okay. All right, see, you can see how the gray had like a smoky tinge there. Right, oops, sit down. Okay, now let's add a little bit of gray to her. Let's get it wet though. Yeah, that's nice. Just a little bit of that gray in there. Give it like a smoky look. I'm liking that. All right. All right. Oh, she's drying beautifully. I like how it's going up towards her face like that. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we got a few more. Let's try a big one. Let's try this guy. See what we can do with him. Let's go. Let's try the spice marmalade first. Let's add some spice. And add some spice to you. Yeah, like that. Just like that. You notice the edges where I have distressed absorb the color the best. The areas like here, if I put it here, it doesn't really absorb into the paper as much, but it will. So I'm just gonna, want to kind of faint outlines here. So that's why I'm gonna use my finger. Always get messy. Okay. Oh, I love this rich color over here. It's beautiful. Since I already got this in wet and everything, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the brush corduroy. Just gonna mix it together a little bit here. Okay, I need you to stay down for a second, dude. There you go, just like that. All right, I'm just gonna let him dry. Some of that off. I don't really want it on his face too much. Okay. Trick is peeling that back up. Oh, that's beautiful. I like the way it's the richness of that. I'm getting a bit too much over there. I didn't like it. Okay. Well, I got a little bit of here, so let's go ahead and play a little. Get this wet. Sorry, get that wet. And put her right down into it. Let her soak up. I'll let her soak it up. Yeah. Got a little bit on her hair, but I think that kind of just enhances that a little bit. I have to be careful with that. I think it's the spice marmalade that's so brilliant right there. So let's see. I'm going to add a little bit to spice marmalade to this picture, so I'm just going to get that edge wet. Yeah, just a little bit like that. Okay. All right. Now let's see. Let's do something more with you. You are looking so cute. Let's just add a little bit of color to you. Okay, we already did the green and the blue. Really, I think I just want to do the brush corduroy on this one. Finish it out and get all. Okay, I think it needs more water and really make this thing wet. Trying to get it to run a little bit. It doesn't want to. It says, no, I'm not going to run. There. Run, run, run. Okay. All right, you look good. All right, now, okay, here's our Space Marley lady. And I really like what it's doing here. In fact, I think I just want to add some of the gray smoke to this. And I think that's all I want. One here is just ice spruce. Just a little bit of ice spruce coming across. Just kind of coming down the edges a little. Yeah, I like that. It's getting hard for me to get my fingers under there. Alright. I have this little young lady. I think we'll just add. I think I'll just add some to her dress at the bottom. And she just kind of going up the edge of her dress a little bit to take off some of the shine. Yeah, like that. I'll add some more to you in just a second. Okay, now this one is starting to look. Let me grab another paper towel. There we go. Okay, this one's starting to look a little blue. It's a lot blue. Okay, let's go ahead and add. I think the green matched really well. And I think I'm going to do the Spice Marmalade Spray Oxide. Okay, didn't really want it to take over too much there. And I think I'll finish it off with the gray as well. I'm really liking this gray look. The only thing bad about doing all of them at one time is because you kind of get in the mood for one color, and then that color ends up dominating all of your images. And I don't want that, so sometimes I take a break and come back, or I wait a couple days even before I finish out some, so that it gives them different looks, you know. I don't want to, kind of want a little bit more on her outfit. There we go. Oh, she's cute. Okay. And I got kind of a mess here, so I'll clean that up. And now we got what? A few more. I kind of like him just as he is. I may end up edging up. I may end up doing the edges of him later, but I like all the splots and splatters. In fact, since I like that, I think what I'll do is take a little piece of my tape here and put that over her face so I don't get it on her face. And I'm just going to wet her. And I think I'm just going to spray her. I'm going to use, I really like the oxides, but I think I picked this dark one. Yeah, get her darkness going. All right, and I can use a little bit of that here and there. It's interesting to go from one color to the next. Oh, you're lovely, lady. This one actually could use, the edges could use a little bit of that. Sorry. Okay, gotta be careful getting too close to that lady. Okay, let me just brush some on into the picture a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know if those will show up that way, but also layering the colors. I think I said that at the beginning, that I was trying to layer some of the colors. So I'll just let those sit for a second. Let's see. I didn't get him wet, so he's just absorbing straight into the edges. I dot it like that, it just kind of comes out as kind of like using my finger. I'm actually getting much better and more interesting results, I think. Not so drippy, but it's cute. All right, let me take her out there. I'm gonna press a napkin because she's getting dark. And let's see how she looks. Ooh, my tape kind of grabbed a hold of her face a little bit. I don't know. It kind of came out not quite what I intended. I thought it would cover her face a little bit more. I may have to redo this one. So now it looks like she's wearing a beard. Okay, this was a fail. Don't use tape. The tape just stuck right to it and peeled it. And didn't really cover her face very well either. I'm not crazy about that one. Another one of those embrace the mistake moments. Let's go back and add some more of the peeled paint. I'm going to add it to this lady. I think I'm going to try to add it, start it here and see if I can't get it to one. Let's see. Can't pick it up. There we go. Make it run down. There we go. She definitely needs a second color because she's too green. Quite lovely though. Okay, what else do we got? I just really have a few left. This green. Oh, she's already got some green. It must have been where I touched it. Just dot some green stuff on her and then come back and touch it up with another color. Do the same thing with this little boy. Yeah. All right. And what color? I'm thinking the spice marmalade again, but let's do it in a spray stain this time. Not notice I'm tending to stay away from the blue now. Sorry about my voice. I think I'm coming down with something, and my voice is usually the first thing that goes. So, excuse me. Just gonna dab it into these extra holes right here. Go lighter version right there. Okay. I just have 3 more that no, 4 more. Sorry, 4 more. Oops. I think I must have touched that with my hand. Okay. And I think I'll let him dry after the edge. He looks really cool. Let's see, what else do we got, guys? I have 3 more to do. Nope, just discovered another one. 4 more, still on 4. Not sure how it keeps landing on 4, but okay. I'm going to go back and add the brushed corduroy. So you guys can see what I'm doing. Hopefully I'm not off camera here. Okay. I'm just going to take some of this, dab it throughout the okay. I'm just going to set that one off to the side. You know, it might be helpful if I get my tweezers. I can move this. Oh dear. I almost spilled that capsule. Okay, I'm just going to set this one back off to the side for a minute. Alright, I got 3 more. I think I'm just going to do them quickly. I would like to add some blue to this one for the little boy. Oh, I just discovered another one down here. Let's do them both at the same time. We'll do them both in blue. Some blues. Get some fun colors for them. Okay. Okay. Set you guys off to the side to dry. I don't think there's anything else I want with blue. Oh, actually, this one might go blue. Add some to the top. Kind of putting it everywhere on this one. Yeah, gives it that vintage vibe there. Clean this up and let's see what we got. Oh, we got this little guy. Let's do him. Let's do him with the peeled paint. I'm just going to open it up so that I can get both sides at the same time. I'll be gluing those edges together on this one, so I want to make sure I get the spine down. I don't feel like it's wet enough. There we go. Okay. Alright, I'm going to pick it up and see if I can get it to run a little bit. Be careful, I don't want it to run over top of his face there. Okay, I'm going to set him off to the side. Oops. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of green. Let's see if we can put some green on this one. I already had some going into it, so let's just have a little play with it. Just put the whole thing down. There we go. Okay, now the next part is to like this in with the oxide. Let me see if it's dry enough. I'm not sure if it's dry enough. Is you can take and see, you can take a little bit of the oxide off of the photo paper so that it's not quite so intense and smoky. Now I didn't use oxide on all of them, but this one I did. So you can see it's not quite as smoky as it was a second ago. I actually don't know which ones I use the oxides on, and they're not all dry, so that also is an issue. If they're not all dry, it's not going to work. You have to wait for them to completely dry, so I think I'll sit here and dry them real quick and come back, and then I'll show you all of the results of them whenever they're completely dry. Okay, I'm back, and I had some good ones and some bad ones. Some happy little accidents and some that didn't come out so well. Okay, this lady, she came out so cute. I love her. I love all the colors and the halo effect around her head. Let's see. This one was one of my last ones, and I chose to add another color called Spun Sugar. It was a spray stain because she just looks so cute, and I really thought that she could use the extra little pink color in her, match her cheeks. Okay, this one, I don't know how the splatters got on there, but they did. But I think it came out okay. It didn't come up and cover her face or anything. Sorry about my chair. So it kind of highlighted it a little bit. This is that gray I was talking about, and if I get it a little bit wet, it should come off just a hair. It should come off just a hair, but it's not. I'll have to show you on another piece, I guess, that's not quite so delicate or has more on it, maybe. Okay, here's this one. Some I did minimal, and some I did with a lot more coverage on them. So, because I don't know how I'm going to use them. And, yeah. So I thought, well, I'll do a variety of styles and colors here. And then there in the middle. This one came out really neat with the color variations and like on her dress and stuff. He was the gray that I did get a little bit of the gray off. I like her. She came out really neat with the gray and very vintagey. This is one of the mess ups. I really like how the edges were coming out, but I really messed up her face where the tape that was covering her face kind of pulled it up. So yeah, won't be doing that one again. No tape. She came out kind of interesting, very vintagey. This one also. I like the smoky look to her face. Again, it's got some splatters. I must have sprayed near some of the pictures and that spray kind of overlapped. Here's another one that I did at the end, like I did with her. I just added some of that spun sugar to highlight a little bit here and there around him. Just make him cute and happy. He didn't look very happy, but okay, this one is a very simple one. I didn't do anything more to this one at all, just what I had already done because I like the simplicity of him. There's this lady. I like how this young lady's edges kind of did that wicking thing. I love that. And another one that I just basically kept kind of simple. He does have this thing coming out of his forehead now, but oh well. I like the rest of it. I like how it's tore down here where his name is. Let's see. This one is the card that I'm gonna fold like this and glue together. What I found interesting about this one, I did get a little bit of halo effect around the edges. I like that. But this inside here was just so beautiful the way that this ran. But nobody's going to see that. But it's very pretty in the inside. Okay, here's the photograph one. It doesn't have anything on it right now, but like, oh no, he would clash. I don't have one big enough. You know, maybe two ladies like that. Maybe, I don't know yet. Okay, now I did like the way that this one came out. See, this is the layering I was saying. Once it dried, I added some more dots to it with my finger, like you saw me do, and it laid over top of what had already dried, and it created these lovely layers and spots, and I really enjoyed that. This one, I kind of got away with too many spots on it, but that'll be okay. I think I may actually go in with my awl and poke some holes in there and then twist it and then stain those holes, and it makes it look like the picture was being eaten, you know, where they kind of holy. But this was lovely. I hope you guys can see this. It made like a old cruddy feel and look to the picture. Hopefully you can see that down here. I love that. Here is this little lady. All I did was do the spice marmalade on her. Didn't, so you can see some of the white that I've left. She might need some more depending on what I'm going to do with her. Okay, the last one, I really enjoyed how he came out. He's kind of darker down on the orange down here where it kind of ran, and then a lighter over here, but ended up spotted. And then here is that, and here is that crud look I was telling you about. It just looks all cruddy and moldy, and I really enjoy that look. If I could get that on every single one of these, I would. I would. But I just love grunge. So yeah, so that's all of them that we've done today. So I hope you have enjoyed and as much as I have making them. I hope you have a blessed day.